2020. You know the story. The world's gone to shit and taken comedy with it. So how do you rebuild a shut-down stand-up scene when no one knows what the rules even are anymore? Well, you grab a mic and some speakers and some friends and you find anywhere that will let you put on a show, be it a garden or a barn or a building site, and you fill them with joy and laughter anyway. And you don't do it for the money, you don't do it for the fame, but because we need to be together and we need to laugh. In short, you do it your fucking self. I'm Rob Mulholland, and I'm back on the grass.
Yeah, you are going to have to be more enthusiastic than that. This is like my last gig for 6 fucking months. You've got to get on board. We're fucked. Give it up for tier 3, baby. Tier 3, coming in. I couldn't give a fuck about you. I'm fucking bored of this shit. Couldn't give a fuck anymore. I've been going around retirement homes licking the soaps. Let's fucking move it on. Couldn't give a shit. I'm not going back in. I'm fucking not. I'll tell you that. They're going to have to tie me down. I promise you, like, they can fucking lock down. Like, I'm not going back in. It didn't go well for me first time. I didn't fucking survive well. The thing that pissed me off the most in first lockdown was a lot of my mates had a good time. All my mates have like learned things and like got new skills, and it's doing me head in. Like everyone I speak to, I'm like, oh, how's lockdown been? They're like, oh, I now speak Spanish. Or they're like, oh, I can now bake 46 different pastries. And all I have done for 5 months is develop a hatred of one specific child who lives next door to me. I hate him so much. He's the worst human being on earth. His name is Anton. He is 10 years old. He is a cunt and I hope he dies. I'm sorry. I hate him so much. I know that might seem strong. I'm sorry you haven't lived next door to the little bastard. I don't live in a place like this, right? I live in... Oh, actually, I can't tell you where I live because it's illegal. I don't live in a well-built gaff, right? I live in one of the council houses from the 60s that they put up after the war because there was just loose scum that they needed to cage somewhere. Right, there's not a lot of care and attention gone into building these. Honestly, these are the thinnest walls I've ever seen in any building I've ever been in. Honestly, I have seen thicker walls in Japanese temples than in my house. Like, when next door turn on their lights, I can watch them through the wall, go back and sit back down on their sofa. And I've got one of these glorified room dividers between me and Anton's bedroom, right? And oh God, right, what annoys me so much about Anton is for 14 hours a day, every day, all he does is play Fortnite. Now, if you don't know what Fortnite is, it's like a shooting game that all the kids play. I don't know a lot about Fortnite because I have kissed a girl. But I do know there is one mode where you have to capture the enemy's flag. And the reason I know this is because for 14 hours a day, all I have heard for months is, get the flag! Get the flag! Get the flag! The flag! Go on! Get the flag! Get it! Get the flag! Get his flag! Get the flag! Get the flag! The flag! Get the flag! Go on! Get the flag! Get the flag! Get it! Get it! Go on! Get it! Get it! Get it! Get it! Get it! Get it! Go round! Get the flag! Get the flag! Get the flag! Go on! Get the flag! Get the flag! The flag's in the back! Get the flag! Why didn't you get the flag? I'll tell you what I've never heard once. Hey guys, I've got the flag. How about you get it yourself, Anton, you little shit? I'm waiting for your team to wipe your fucking ass for you. Does my head in so much. His name on the game, by the way, is Anton, but like the T is a number 1 and the O is a 0. And I'm just telling you this in case anyone in here is dead good at the game and can find him and fucking ruin it for him. Honestly, if you see him on this game, follow him around, shoot him in the face and tell him to shut the fuck up from me. Honestly, I've been losing my mind. I can't handle it. Like, just all day, every day, all I can hear is him fucking shouting. And like, it's got to the point now, all I do at night is just sit awake fantasising about volleying him into a canal and just laughing as the bubbles stop. Fuck off. Honestly, it's been brutal all day, every day, and I've just been getting more and more wound up. But I'm British and a shithouse, so I did nothing. I just got angrier and angrier every day. It's like, I'm gonna go say something. I will. I'll go around and I'll bloody tell the dad. I'll have a word. My missus is like, why don't you go today? I'm like, I think I've got a bit of a tickly throat, actually. I think I better self-isolate for a couple of weeks. It's like that a fortnight ago. I think it's long COVID. Long COVID. bastard, gonna stay at home.
Like, it's got to get really bad before you go have a word with the neighbours, innit? You can tell how bad it's got to be, because none of your neighbours have been round. Right? And we have been shouting awful shit all night. They're sat there right now like, I should say something, I should. Right, if it gets any worse, I will, right? If they keep going, we'll give him till 10. We'll give him till 10, otherwise I'm going round them fucking telling him. And I know that because that's how I've been sat for months. Eventually, it got to the point where I was like, I'm going to go around, I'm going to go say something. It's been all day today. All day, it was on till 2 a.m. last night. Fucking 10 years old, 2 a.m. Furious. I'm going to go knock on, I'll have a word with the dad and I'll tell him what for. And I got myself all psyched up. You ever, like, find yourself stood in the hallway in front of a mirror?
Sort of rehearsing the speech I was about to go give to this dad, like, if you don't fucking shut up, I fucking will. Because I'm never harder than when I'm alone.
I was there like, I'm gonna tell you piece of shit, you need to turn it down.
I am the fucking tiger. I burst out my front door, I got down my garden path, I didn't even get to the gate before I'd already pussied out.
I noticed that the dad of this kid wasn't in his house, he was sat in his car with the radio on, smoking a fag and just staring dead ahead. Just there like the man looked like he'd done 2 Vietnams. I looked at him, I got to the end of my path and went, I can't complain to him. Like, because what am I going to do? I'm going to go knock on his window like, excuse me, mate. Yeah, hello, hi, me from next door. Did you know that your son can be a bit annoying? Yeah, I fucking did, pal. You live next door to him, he's in my bastard house. Couldn't do it, so I just got to the end of the road and went, you're right, mate, and I went to Tesco's. Didn't even need anything. I just went to the shop so I'd have a bag to come back with so I didn't look like a pussy.
I fucking wish this wasn't true.
We are in Widnes. We were meant to do the gig outside, and I'll show you why we're not doing the gig outside.
Is it because Frey doesn't fit out?
Yes.
We are not doing the gig outside because it's pissing it down and it's very wet. We were meant to be doing it under that gazebo and on the lawn, but it's been chucking it down for a while, as you can see. So last minute adjustments, and we are now doing it in someone's kitchen that hasn't been made yet.
I've stopped drinking.
So this is not COVID legal.
I'm so fucking glad we're inside as well. I bet everyone is fucking buzzing for this, aren't you? Because we all turned up like, I'll go, right, I don't want to be rude, I said I'll go, but I don't want to sit in the pissing rain. And I don't want to point any names out, but there's a few of you who look like your joints wouldn't manage sitting out in the damp. How about you, mate? What do you do?
Not a lot at the moment.
Good on you, yeah. So you've been like off furlough, just like fucking living the lockdown. What have you been doing to get yourself through lockdown? Have you taken up any new hobbies?
Not really, no.
No, just like
Taking Pat out.
taking Pat out. That's a good job. Someone needs to do that. Keep her off the streets. I know her reputation. She's been slinging rock down the estate, haven't you?
Who is saying that?
Joking. Alright, okay, I will clarify something. A lot of the things I will say won't be serious.
Okay.
No, it's alright, I know she's not. She's a good egg. There's a lot of children here, and that's not going to end well. Like, they can go the fuck home, or they are going to have a bad time. Well, they might have a good time, but their parents are going to have a bad time when they get the school report back and they've been using some language. But that was the day shift. On the other side, thankfully those neighbours took the night shift of being annoying pricks.
I've not slept for 5 bastard months. So what they do on the other side is 4 a.m. every single night or morning, whatever you want to call that bullshit time when no one should be awake.
I don't know if it's an alarm they fucking set, but it's every day at exactly 4 a.m. they turn on the radio full blast to the news.
And I can hear every word through the walls. I can follow along with the fucking stories.
And I don't know if you've watched the news lately. It's not a lot of laughs. Right, every morning at 4 a.m. I just sit bolt upright to 6,000 more dead. I'm like, Jesus Christ!
How many fucking cornflakes before I get a death toll? Jesus!
Is that right? Can't go speak to that side. I'm going to speak to this one.
I was about a day away, I reckon. I was about a day from going round when I saw my neighbour on that side for the first time ever.
And I was like, I'm not complaining to him. The guy, he is the oldest man I've ever seen in my life. Honestly, he is at least 3 billion years old. Like,
Have you ever seen someone so old where you're just like, how? I saw him coming out to get his paper and his hunch is so bad, he is now fully horizontal. Right, the man looks like a fucking set square. Like, seriously, like, how can I go around and complain to a man who looks like the second most useful Tetris piece? I'm fucking up with him, I'm not doing it! Because obviously I can't go and have a word with him. Whatever process has happened that has made him horizontal, whatever turns you into a right angle isn't a fun time, is it? He's not been having a giggle over there. I can't go complain to him. I told my girlfriend, I was like, I'm not going round, I'm not saying anything. We're just going to have to be tired, I can't say anything. And she goes, no, you've got to do it right. I need to get up for work, you've got to go around and say something. I was like, no. Right, because I don't know what angle of hunch you've got to get to before you're not allowed to complain, but anything after 45, fucking leave him alone. He's had an hard enough time, hasn't he? Like, that guy's that old, he looks like he's got this injury in a fucking wall, like the War of the Roses, looking at the cunt. But like, I can't go around and kick off with Captain Tom, can I? I can't talk to him normally, can I? Because I'll be shouting at the back of his fucking head. If I want to complain to him properly, I'm going to have to lie on my back and slide underneath him. It's going to look like I'm changing his fucking oil, not complaining about the noise. This back row's like a Boots advert, isn't it? Here come the girls, loving it, Prosecco o'clock. Absolutely love it. Are you all one bubble? Right, yeah, you're a bubble. The bubble bubbles, yeah, love it. Good stuff, because by the way, yeah, enjoy this while it lasts, because this is now illegal. So do you just know these guys through work and you come, well, alright, cool, doing what?
Costume. Oh, jeez,
you do costume at Hollyoaks? Alright, I was going to speak to some of the rest of you, but you guys settle down. I reckon we've got a little chat to it. You genuinely do you all do costume at Hollyoaks? It really does make a lot more sense. I mean, you do the makeup? That must be the easiest job in the world. Surely you just get a handful of fake tan and just lob it at them. Just go, there you go, you're done, you're brown enough.
That's the men.
That's the men, yeah, exactly, yeah. So you do the makeup, you do the costumes on Hollyoaks. How long have you been doing that for?
15, 18, 20 years.
Oh right, so you're like a Hollyoaks OG. So I'll be honest, I did not know Hollyoaks had lasted that long without getting cancelled. Genuinely well done, you guys, for keeping that. I mean, what's a nice way of saying shower of shit? They do need new script. They need a script writer, I think, to be honest with you. What, I might get the job? No thanks. I think I'll carry on doing garden parties. I know life's got rough for comedians, but it's not quite that bad yet. Alright, you're going to have to go gentle with me. Like, pretend I'm a cast member on Hollyoaks. That's how low you've got to pitch things with me. Oh, they're proper divas on Hollyoaks. Who's the biggest diva on Hollyoaks?
I don't know, I'm not on set.
Yeah, and I'll be honest, you could tell me and I wouldn't have a fucking clue. Say, oh, it's Brian. I'm like, oh, bloody Brian. It is Brian. Brians are always dicks, guys. Brians are always dicks. Fair enough. Well, I am putting this on YouTube, so there you go, Brian off Hollyoaks. So I don't want to lose your jobs. I mean, like he's already lost it. He's been written out. Don't worry, we'll move on for you guys before I get you all fired. But give the Prosecco girls a round of applause. Absolute legends. Love you lot.
Simon, what do you think is the green room?
Sorry?
What do you think is the green room?
Yes, alright.
Oh man, this content's gonna fucking fly.
Mate, I cannot wait to get this shit on YouTube, man. People are gonna be like in the comments like, oh man, when Lomas was like describing the green room. Flaky, that's just nail clippers, mate.
Oh, I thought they did castrations as well. Get that on the video.
Yeah. Good. Do a little doggy brisk.
Good joke.
Where's the dog rabbi?
What? How was circumcision?
Circumcision.
I don't think dogs have foreskins.
Oh, they defo do.
Does yours have one?
Cool, right, well I want to get to know you cheeky chaps over here. Yeah, how are you going, man? What's your name?
Dave.
Dave, nice to meet you, Dave. Who are you with? Introduce me to the group.
This is Liam, this is Danny.
Liam and Danny, lovely stuff. I like the way you've just gone, I'm not with them. I'll leave them to do it. So we've got Liam, Danny and Dave. Was it? Fucking lads, love it. Are you all from the area? Are you local?
No.
No chance, alright. You'd be fucking lucky to get a building job round here, dickhead. Let alone a fucking house. fucking lovely round here. Where are you from, man?
Thorn.
Thornton.
Yeah, close way.
Oh, okay, cool. I was literally like, do you live in a chocolate shop? Because that'd be fucking amazing. Hazelnut praline for breakfast. Love it. Alright, so it's over that way. Oh, cool. I know whereabouts. Cool. Are you all from that area?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're all bussed in. How do you know the hosts here?
No,
Do you know them?
Yeah. To uni with Emma.
You went to uni with Emma? Oh, cool, alright. Sorry, I didn't mean to sound so surprised that you three had been to uni. Emma, I'm like, yeah, okay, I can see Emma going to uni, but fucking hell. Alright, yeah, like, I'm guessing it wasn't one of the good ones. It wasn't Durham you went to, was it? Which polytechnic did you go to? Preston? Fucking hell! Has Preston got a uni? Jesus Christ, I knew you had a bus station. I imagine you've been drinking round the back of there a few times. You're like, yeah, fucking Preston, I love it. Like, you aimed low and you achieved it. Well done. What did you do at Preston, man?
I did criminology.
You did criminology. Good place to study it, innit? You can go speak direct to the source. Right, how do you mug people? Oh, right, with a knife. Cool, nice touch. Cool, so what do you do now, man? Are you a criminal?
No, I actually work for a bank.
You work for a bank? So yeah, you're fucking waste now, aren't you? At least those robbers wear a fucking mask. I'm in a barn. This is not what I expected in March, anyway. Just thought I'd be on tour in fucking theatres. I'm in a barn with my own Chinese lights. What do you do with the rest of your time? You got any hobbies?
I've got a dog.
You've got a dog, nice.
And that's about it.
A dog and a man. I like you put them in that order as well.
There is a pegging order in my house.
A pegging order? Do you know what pegging is?
Pecking? Is that even worse?
Don't Google it, is all I would say. Don't fucking Google it.
Is it dirty?
Well, Lloyd laughed really hard, which really outed himself. I'll be honest with you, you grassed yourself right up there with that giggle, Lloyd. Yeah, mate, fuck it, it's 2020, get involved, lad. Yeah, it's really dirty, it's a pecking
I'll
order.
have to ask.
Yeah, well, ask your husband, see if he's down for it.
He's definitely
I have no idea what pegging is.
Pegging.
Yeah.
Pegging. I
Have
must
you not? You've never lived. You've never lived.
pegging.
Am I going to have to explain what pegging is?
What's pegging? Like
Do
pegging
you
a
guys know
hole?
what pegging is?
Is it like pegging a hole?
A bit. It's a bit like pegging a hole. It's a bit like that.
I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can imagine then. That's fine.
Yeah, it's when the lady does it to the man with a plastic one that she has attached to herself.
With a dick.
Yeah, yeah, that's that. I think they call them transgender now.
No, chick with a dick has been out a long time.
We're a long way from the city now, boys.
That's the dressing room. It's a fucking dog groomers, and this is the green room.
That's what I think of your beard.
That's what I'm going to open with. That's what I'm opening with. Thank you very much.
I'll just write your fucking jokes for you, mate. How about this? Maybe come out like, you may, but I know what you're all thinking. I am a fat cunt. Just that.
What did I say that?
No, I'm saying you should.
Oh, right. Okay.
Because that is what they're thinking.
Yeah.
Hello! How are you doing? Welcome back to Hollyoaks After Dark. Good to have you guys. Like, mate, you are the most dapper man at this show. I absolutely love it. No, it's incredible. It looks like you've come to like watch the cricket. It's lovely. Yeah, that's amazing. What's your name, man?
David.
David, lovely to meet you. Is this your lovely partner?
It is.
Excellent. What's your name? So you've got a mouthful of an olive. Only at this gig would someone have tapenade getting in the way of crowd work. Sorry, I'm just finishing off this cheese board. It's lovely. So, how long have you guys been together for?
30 years.
30 years. All right, you said that like you just got out of jail. That was amazing. 30 years. 30 years, all right, cool. So yeah, you were well set up for lockdown. You were like, we have locked this down a while ago anyway. You saw it.
I sent him to Spain for a while.
You sent him to Spain? This is the most middle class gig I've ever been to in my life. David, you are being such a pest. I'm going to send you to the holiday home if you don't behave. I love it. It's right before when I'm talking about being angry at my neighbour, it's like, why didn't you just go to the other wing of your house? I don't understand.
That's why I think everyone's so wound up. Like, it's not just like the lockdown and everything, it's just the fact that we have only interacted with all of our friends through social media for months, and on social media we are all the biggest penises we can fucking be.
And there's never been a more golden time for that, has it? I don't know about if this is happening with all your mates. All of my mates have got a fucking theory about what's going on at the moment. Everyone knows what we should be doing. Everyone's got a fucking plan, and it's doing me nothing, right? Like, a mate of mine saw a photo of me wearing a mask, right?
I had a mask on, I was in a shop, it's the law, I did it, put my mask on, commented, ugh, you need to wake up, you sheep.
You've been muzzled! You've been muzzled by the mainstream media, you sheep! I can't believe you're wearing a mask, you sheep! You should do your own research!
And no, I fucking shouldn't.
Oh aye, I'll grab a test tube and crack on, shall I?
I shouldn't do my own research because I don't really know what a virus is.
Actually, I've seen a picture, I don't know if they're legs or arms or what, I've no idea what it is. I'm just saying that might put me a little bit behind the World Health Organisation. Because the people at the World Health Organisation, they've got like degrees and PhDs in virology. I dropped out twice from a media studies degree. Do you know how thick you have to be to not be able to successfully watch TV? I probably shouldn't be doing virus research. That's not what they fucking mean though, is it? When they say do your own research, it's not what they mean at all. What they actually mean is, right, watch the same YouTube video I've watched that convinced me. Fuck off! Like, if there's anyone in here who reckons that watching YouTube is doing research, do me a favour, when you get home tonight, park your car in the garage, lock the garage door and leave the engine running. No, please do! Because I'd love to do some research into what the world's like with fewer fucking morons in it. Yes, you are right to clap.